Now, in the previous video, we created an account as soon as we get the access token. However, the user goes through the authentication process even if the account already exists on our database. And for that, we need to check if the account already exists. If it exists, we should update the access token and save it. If it does not exist, we are going to create it like we did in the last video. So let's do that right now. So let's comment this out for now, and we will do const account equals account.findone, and the condition is going to be Lightfunnels ID equals Lightfunnels account ID. So we need to await this, and after this, if we have this account, now the account already exists, and else we are going to create the account like this. Okay, so let's uncomment this. All right, so if the account exists, we are going to take the LF token, and we are going to set it to access token, and then we're going to save the account. Okay, and we should await that. Otherwise, we create the account. Perfect. So now that the account is authenticated, we need to let the user manage the account from the front end. And for security reasons, we do not want to expose the Lightfunnels account on the front end. What we're going to do instead is create our own JWT token, that's Json Web Token, that is going to authenticate the user requests to our server. And when the request comes with that token, we can decrypt that token and know which account ID the user is trying to access. So let's do that right now. So the first thing we need to do is install the JSON Web Token. So npm install JSON Web Token. And then we're going to need to import it here. So const JSON Web Token equals JSON Web Token. All right, so what we're going to do here is create a JSON Web Token with the account ID. So the token is going to be JSON Web Token sign, and it's going to use the account ID. This is the account ID from our database. It's not the Lightfunnels account ID. This secret value is going to be in our environment variable. So in order to generate the JSON Web Token secret, I'm going to ask ChatGPT for a terminal command using OpenSSL. So create a JWT secret on terminal using OpenSSL. Okay, let's try that. And there we have it. And let's paste it here. All right, so if we don't have the access token here, let's add an error. All right, and by the way, I should not redeclare account here because it's already declared above. All right, so now that we have done this, we are ready to send the user to the front end with JWT. Return redirect. So we redirect to the front end URL with the token. Now, since we don't have a front end yet, let's just go ahead and mock a front end endpoint here. So let's call it front end or temp front end. And we are going to return token from params. Okay. Now, in our front end URL, in the environment variable is going to be the same as the backend for now, and it's going to say temp front end. Okay, so this is going to be just a temporary solution. All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. Let's go to localhost/auth. So this token will have to be attached to all our front end calls. We are going to identify which account the user is using through this token. Okay. So once we start working on the controller that is going to manage the Discord channels, we are going to decrypt the token and extract the account ID from it. So that's what we will do in the next video.